Boy Serrano, man, welcome back to another video, and subscribe and get notified for quality content just like this. Now we're looking at the Chinese variant of the Honor 9X Pro. There's a lot of things to like about this model. As far as it being upgradable to Android 10, it also does have the Kirin 810 chip, which this is 7nm processing chip, which is really powerful. We're also looking at the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro as well, which has an 8nm processing chip. Let's talk about it, man. Now, when it comes to the screen quality, you're getting 1080 2340 on the Honor 9X Pro. It's a 6.6-inch display. Now, when we're looking at the Xiaomi Note 9 Pro, it's a 6.67-inch display, so just slightly bigger. As far as the pixel count, it's 2400 by 1080 versus 2340 times 1080. So the Redmi has it with pixel count. When it comes to the pixels per inch, Redmi has 395 versus the Honor's 391. As far as the screen per percentage, they have it. The Redmi has an 84.5 percentage times 84.3. So it seems like they have the one-up Honor in every way possible. But one of the things about the Honor that's really cool is that it does have 8 GB of internal memory, which is really cool. But the only thing is that the Note 9 Pro only has 6 GB of memory. So that's the one thing. Now they both do have really good customization as far as wallpapers, themes, and lock screens and stuff like that. They're getting Gorilla Glass on both, so you're getting some really strong materials on both. Gorilla Glass 5 and on the back and front of the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now you are getting the ability to use ultra frame rate so it's the highest frame rate on the Honor 9X Pro. You were able to do that as well with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro as well. So I thought that was pretty good when it just came to the overall performance of both phones. They were stacking up against each other quite well. But one of the things is that the Redmi Note 9 Pro did lag behind when it came to the storage. It was 64 GB versus 128 on the Honor 9X Pro. But the other thing that was pretty cool was that both of these devices did run on the Android 10 latest software. They have some really good technologies as far as the screen displays. You're getting that all the screen display as you see on the Honor 9X Pro, and on the Redmi Note 9 Pro you can see that punch hole cutout. Let me know which one you prefer. I mean, obviously I would prefer nothing on the screen at all like the Honor 9X Pro, but that camera is gonna be like that what do they call that camera that pops out, the pop-up camera. But on the Xiaomi you get that punch hole camera. So the Honor 9X Pro does have the Mali G52 MP6, which is gonna be competing with Xiaomi's Adreno 618. I actually think that the Adreno 618 is a little bit more it's not as powerful, but it could still can compete for this price range. Now when it comes to the price of both phones, the Xiaomi is $220 and the Honor is $240. So it's a price a little bit higher for the Honor because it's definitely going to be a little bit more powerful. Now let's talk all about the charging. Now you're getting 30 watts fast charging when it comes to the Xiaomi versus only 10 watts when it comes to the Honor. So that was kind of crazy. But also the battery was a lot bigger on the Xiaomi. It was 5020 versus 4000 milliamp hour battery on the Honor. But also one of the things that wasn't cool either was that what was definitely cool was you were getting 5.0 Bluetooth on the Xiaomi and on the Honor, depending on what model you got. For the Honor, if you got the Chinese model, you got the Bluetooth 5.0, but if you got the international one, it was the 4.2. But I do like the gestures a little bit more on the Honor. You get able to get the side scrolls and enter multitasking and a whole lot more, which I definitely think is pretty cool. But we're gonna get into the cameras now. On the Xiaomi you have a 64, and on the Honor you got the 48 megapixel camera. So let's just compare them right now. But as far as still shots, let me know which one comes out a little bit better. You can see the Redmi and the Honor. On the Redmi it's a little bit more they're both really beautiful, but let me know your opinion down below. It seems to be a lot warmer on the Honor on the right versus on the Xiaomi on the left. It's a little bit cooler, but let me just know your personal preference here. Hey, what's going on, guys? I got the Redmi Note 9 Pro in my left hand, and I have the Huawei Honor 9X Pro in my right hand. So I'm actually doing a test here to see which one is looking a little bit better to you and in your opinion. Here's the autofocus, and let's keep it moving. But so far, let me know which one has better auto. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm looking at the left side, and that's the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and now I'm looking on the right side, and that's the Honor 9X Pro. So we're looking at stability. Which one has better stability on the front-facing cameras? Which has better colors, and which one looks better in the sky area? But this is the front-facing cameras compared to each other. These phones are around the Redmi Note 9 Pro is around 220, whereas the Honor 9X Pro is about 220 as well. So let me know which one you think is better. Now, you are getting Pro mode on the Xiaomi, which I like a little bit better. They do also provide ultra wide and 4K as well at 30 frames per second and 1080 60. So they're really competitive. But to be honest, when it comes to the overall feel in the hand, the Honor feels a little bit better in the hand. It's a little bit more smaller. So one of the things I notice is when it comes to the button placement, the volume rocker on the Honor is actually right there where your thumb is, so you could easily just touch it, and the fingerprint. So when you touch the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro, the fingerprint sensor is right there, but then you have to move your hand a little bit further up on the phone to get to the volume rocker, which can be a headache for some people with smaller hands. Also, they do have one-handed mode, but that doesn't help when you're trying to actually physically touch the volume rocker. But on the Honor, it's actually just right above the fingerprint. So it's like a little bit easier to hold. But let me know if you found this video helpful. A sub would be tremendous, but I appreciate every last one of you. And make sure you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending where you are, have a great night. You guys are the real MVPs, and I appreciate every last one of you for watching this video. And make sure you check out another video just like this. And make sure you have